All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking, and we are live.
Right.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, just check the volumes, make sure it was okay. And this is the Hero Hour. And it's Wednesday, February... What's today's date? 6th? Yeah. It's New Comic Book Day, February 6th.
Are you sure it's February?
March, damn it. Damn. Oh, man, I am so out of it. Yeah, I know. Guys, I've been sick all day today, so...
Excuses.
Yeah, that's my excuse.
My excuse.
I actually skipped work and stayed at home and stayed in bed most of the day, so...
Excuses.
I won't tell you guys any more details because you really don't want to know, but I'm here. I'm live. And of course I have Avery here. Hi Avery, how you doing? What the hell? That big old dent at the bottom of my sketchbook. The cover. You know, it's probably from the damn cats knocking my sketchbook off the table, and they have a tendency to just knock everything I have over, and the sketchbook has probably hit the ground many a time.
There's a way to fix that.
Yeah, I know. You've told me.
Get rid of the cats.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple in particular I wouldn't mind getting rid of. But you know what? We're going to start a new sketch. Because that's what we do. All right.
That's what you do.
Yeah. I have no idea what I'm drawing tonight.
I mean,
maybe you'll hit me.
I guess you are the target audience for Captain Marvel, a cat mom.
What the hell are you talking about?
You're the target audience for the Captain Marvel movie, cat moms.
I'm not a cat mom. I don't have a cat.
You've got a bunch of cats.
None of these are mine.
Really? They're in your office on your desk.
Yeah, but they're not mine. I don't claim any of them.
Yeah, but they claimed you. And your desk.
The one I claim is the one that's under my desk. And
oh, so cat mom.
It's a dog.
You're cat mom.
I'm not a cat mom.
Yeah, you are. You're a cat mom.
All right, where did I stop? All right, I stopped here. Okay.
It's gross.
Hey, Commodore, how's it going? He says gum erasers full of graphite are so much win. Well.
What, like the kneaded erasers?
Yeah. All right. So what are we drawing this evening? I want to draw something good so it goes in the sketchbook, but I don't know what I want to draw. Actually, I had an idea. For something funny. I was going to draw Hero getting ready to puke. That's what I think about during the day when I'm sick. Is Hero eating too many blueberries or something like that and getting ready to throw up.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. That's disturbing. In case you didn't.
Well,
why would you think about that?
Because I've been there. That's the whole thing. Been there, done that.
It's weird. Like the fact that you're thinking about your fictional all ages character throwing up.
Thank you, Commodore. I appreciate it. I hope I get better soon as well.
I don't. You deserve it.
I just want to go back to work. I got so much stuff to do.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't want to go back to work.
Well, I know you don't want to go back to work.
I don't want to go to work so bad. I would take another coloring gig.
Hey, I know Kodiak's looking for somebody to color his book. Actually, he wants somebody to draw his book for him.
Yeah, but then Cody doesn't have any money.
Oh.
And I don't want to. I don't know. I feel like I would be taking advantage of it. I really do. I feel like if I feel like that's
Well,
all right. I don't know anything about his book. He hasn't really told us a lot.
well, he's keeping it kind of a secret, so.
Yeah. Maybe he'll join us tonight.
Yeah, you never know. Wonder, did I send an invite to him?
Did you put it in the group?
Yeah, I did.
To send him an invite, normally you would have to. Oh, well, you could send it specifically to him on Twitter. Unless you have his email.
It's just a silly picture, I think.
I'm not looking.
No, it's okay.
I'll too.
I need someone to write, draw, and color my book, and I can pay in lots of exposure. I know what you're thinking. Another a useless idea guy, but that would be your department too, Avery. That says Commodore. He wants you to do his idea. He wants you to write it, draw it, color it. And he'll give you exposure.
On exposure.
Yeah.
I've been around the block too much fall for that these days.
Yeah, I think we've already done our extent in exposure. Am I right?
Yeah.
I think
we've already encountered all those people before that do that. Oh yeah. Been there. But I think that's what Commodore's making fun of, is all the people that do.
Yes. I can't pay you, but it can give you exposure.
And it's no exposure because they don't have any juice to give you exposure. It's funny, the people that try that.
No.
But they try it. They go for it, man.
Yeah, everybody does their, I'll do it just for exposure gig. It's kind of part of the process,
I can't hear.
You're breaking up, not me.
I didn't say it was you.
Yeah. Kodiak says, I mean, you would do the idea too. You can't expect me to do all the work.
Uh-huh. Yep. That's That's a lot of people, dude. In indie comics, that is a lot of people. They really, it's like, oh yeah, oh you're an artist. Well, we want you to commit months of your life for free to our project that we own the IP, but you'll get exposure. And and there's no shortage of people
willing to do it.
Yeah, because they're desperate.
I think we did it just for the fun of it, but yeah, you get to the point where you realize I can't make any money doing this, you know? It's fine. Just pay your electric bill, rent, insurance, and grocery store and exposure.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, the people that do, man, they're the worst. Oh, dude, and there's some of the, and they're also people that pay like really super low rates. Those people are also the pickiest.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Like they want the moon, dude. They're not paying anything, but they want some Alex Ross level stuff or Jim Lee level stuff, but they're not paying you anything. But they really want you to break your back, dude. Break your freaking neck, penciling it and inking it.
Mm-hmm.
They're garbage, dude.
Yeah, we've all experienced that. He says, "Hey, who's starting to think the culture war are staged? This is so entertaining to not be staged." Well,
I wonder what. Oh, let me check my connection. You're right. All right. No, my Xbox is off. I don't know what's going on.
it's like the magical cure-all supplements. It prevents the curse and curses too many things. It does nothing. Well, I don't know if the culture war is staged or not, but I think I absolutely think some of it is. There's a lot of stuff that people are out there just trying to push stuff, you know? And I think they do it just to do it. Well, I'm sure they have ulterior motives for the reason why they do it. You know, everybody's got a reason why they do something, but
yeah, not everybody's as altruistic as me, you know.
That is true. That is true. I don't know why I thought he'd be eating blueberries, but I think I've bought my wife. Oh, he says cure, not curse. So, oh, I said curse. Oh well. But I've been buying my wife a lot of blueberries recently because I guess they were in season, and the ones that I brought home, she said were really good. They were really fresh, and it was like eating popcorn. It was so good. Like, okay. I gotta tell you guys a story.
Uh-oh. It's about to get more boring. Just when you thought he couldn't do more, he's gonna find a way.
Originally, I didn't care whether or not Captain Marvel was a good movie or not. I was going to go see it. That's fine. But now I currently absolutely hate it. And not for the reasons why you think. I'm going to tell you the reasons why.
Of course, Boris.
So the last time we went to the theater, no, actually a couple times ago, they had this absolutely gorgeous 3-triptych display at his theater for How to Train Your Dragon 3. This thing was gorgeous. It was huge. It was great. And I asked him, I said, hey, has anybody claimed that? And he said, I don't think so. I said, you think you can get it for me? He said, well, I can ask. So he went and he talked to the guy who's responsible for putting up the displays and all that. And the guy's like, yeah, no, nobody's claimed it. So when we go to take it down, your dad can have it. No big deal. This thing is huge. I mean, it could literally be a wall in my office. It's so huge. And Mike kept asking me, he says, how are you going to get it home? And I says, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Just ask if I can have it. If they're going to let me have it, that's great. That's beautiful. So he came home and said, Dad, I got bad news for you last night. And I said, why? He said, well, they wanted to put up a display in the hall for Captain Marvel, but they didn't have one. They had a single display. So they took a third of the How to Train Your Dragon display and used it to prop up the display for Captain Marvel in the hallway. And I'm like, okay, that's no problem. That's fine. They painted it in order to cover up the image behind it. And I'm like, he said, you can still have the other half, the 2/3, which feature Hero and not Hero, Hiccup and Toothless. You just don't get the Light Fury, which is the other half. And I'm like, no. And it was all because they had to have a display for Captain Marvel.
They trashed a really good display.
They trashed a really good display, one that I was going to get. That one that they had said I could have in order to make a display for Captain Marvel.
Social justice, baby.
I'm so disappointed. So, in other words, Captain Marvel sucks.
Of course it sucks.
So, but I am still going to go see the movie. I have no idea why. I'm definitely not going to go. I'm definitely not going to go see it opening weekend. So, Commodore says it's a story about a man named Jeb. Let me tell you a story about a man. I don't know. Can I get copyright strike if I start singing the song?
Yes, if the algorithm picks it up.
No, they're not going to pick it up.
You never know. If you sing enough of it.
I'm not that good of a singer.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking about getting for my my mother's birthday. Oh, hey, Cross. Rick's in the chat.
Cool.
My mother's birthday. Matter of fact, it's coming up very, very soon, as in like this week. Hello, can't come in the panel though. I'd throw a like. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Rick. I appreciate it, man. And my daughter's birthday is the day after, so that's happening this week. So both my mother and daughter are having a birthday, and we're not getting together till the 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day, because my dad had surgery and he's recovering and he's doing fine. He's doing fine, but he can't eat regular foods just yet. So we're not going to do, my mom's like, we're not going to do cake and ice cream for everybody's birthday and to have dad not be able to eat it. So we'll wait till he's feeling better. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But something that I've been talking with the rest of the family about getting as a family, thing that we can all enjoy. I'm going to get a karaoke machine so that we could all sing together and sing songs. And I'm definitely going to have to get, a Disney medley of songs, including Let It Go and it's something that Avery, you could come over and enjoy with us, because I know singing with me in particularly is like one of your like favorite things to do. Plus I know you think I'm an excellent singer. So, am I right or am I right? I'm right. See,
I hate you, and I'm not joking.
yeah, I know. I wonder if I have any blue pencils around here and I can actually color the blueberry. But all right, there we go.
I need to really start working on my book so I can ditch you.
Do you want to see? You want to see my picture? It's Hero getting sick on blueberries.
Let me see. Cool. I like it because I think that's one of the first times I've ever seen you draw Hero with a whole lot of expression.
Well, he does have expression. I can give it to him. I know. That was one of my biggest. That was probably one of my own personal gripes, is that in the story, there's very few times where he's, emoting.
You got to stop that.
Stop that.
The thing. You gotta figure out you gotta start figuring out what you're going to say, and say it.
Yes, I understand.
you got to, bro.
I know.
You got to stop that. I know stuff too.
Damn it! I do it all the time, don't I?
It's annoying as hell.
I'm sorry.
It's a little bit cucked out.
Hey, Bethany, how's it going? Yeah,
hey,
I know. Did I do it again?
Yes.
Damn it. I'm just not going to say anything.
Just be like, yeah, man, I'm working on it.
Yeah, man, I'm working on it.
There you go. Because you're the artist. You're the writer on this. You're the one people want to talk to.
I honestly thought I would be able to get some work in the house done today, since I was staying home. Mm-hmm. I didn't get anything done at all. Nothing done at all.
You're the artist. You're the writer. You're the creator. You're the one people want to talk to, man. You gotta be snappy. You gotta articulate what it's about.
I'm going to work on that. Was that the appropriate response?
Oh, damn, you're learning. Yeah.
Took me a few seconds. So. But
yeah.
You know what I have to get? I absolutely have to get back to work on tonight.
The cover.
The cover. I bet you could see that one coming from a mile away, huh?
And I did. I was thinking about that crap today at work while I'm mopping dog pee, wishing I was dead. Like, man, Andrew's got to work on that cover.
Yes, I do. Because this thing is happening, man. This thing is happening. All right.
I don't know about that.
Oh, man, look at this. Like, there's a split right up the sketchbook. This thing, I keep, wow, look at this. Man, I'm amazed this cover hasn't come flying off. I'm going to have to put some extra stuff on this to keep this thing together.
Yeah, rub some extra funk on it, man.
Yep, but it's getting kind of full.
Cool.
I think it's supposed to be 110 page. Well, this is page 62, so still got a little ways to go till it's complete. But all right, let me fix my camera so that you guys can see my whole work area. Oh no, don't want to accidentally see me. That could break the internet. Cross says, time to get the cover covered. That's right.
Yeah.
He's so good with words. He's much better with words than I am. All right, you guys ready? Oh, see, this is... I actually told my wife, I said, this was probably the most ingenious thing I did, is because the illustration board that I'm working on is 13 by 20, which just so happens to be the size of my work area, and it also happens to be the same size of the foam core that I use to cover my table to write on, 30 by 20, that I can keep the original art for the cover on my desk all the time, but I just cover it up and nobody else messes with it.
Is that snow on this mountain?
What? Oh, let me take a look. Let me see which one you're talking about. Oh, the bad guys, the castle. Yeah, that's well, I mean, it's not snow, but it could be.
Because it looks all bumpy and stuff, but it doesn't look like shrubbery.
No, it's like further down is where you have like the
evergreens.
Yeah. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna work on this a little bit today. I'm probably gonna work on this section right here. This area here is kind of the front section, and then this is in the background, further into the background, and then you have even further in the back is all the bad guys. So we'll work on the bad guys later, but for right now, I think we're gonna work on this one.
All of the bad guys.
The bad guys. Yeah. I think the center is like right here, so there's some little mistakes that are starting to annoy me, but I think I can live without them. Rick says this is an awesome pick, Andrew, and the big one that is. Yes, it is very big. But I am so glad Avery gave me the idea to do it on one piece of illustration board. You know,
you're welcome.
That was such a.
You're welcome. I'm a genius. Hold your applause. Just throw money.
I'm gonna put this. This is just the layout for a page. I don't necessarily need it right this second. So.
Oh man, I need to sit down. Tomorrow's a day off, so I'm going to work on some hero stuff a little bit tomorrow.
Yeah.
But the main thing I want to do is I want to sit down and read Graveyard Shift and the Ash Can. Maybe make a short video.
Cool.
And I want to reread Cornerstone also.
Oh God, why would you want to do that?
Because I have an idea.
Okay.
That might make revamping Cornerstone a little easier.
Okay.
And my idea is you just write down some of the things you would like to change about what characters or who, and I read that story and basically rework it.
Okay.
And then you'll go through my redraft of where, we change who some of the characters are. And you read through what I change and say yay or nay to what. And then I start working on it when I can.
Okay.
On the art. That just makes it a little easier. Well,
You'd think you're getting tired of working on hero stuff,
I want to draw.
I know.
I want to freaking draw. Don't make me take Kodiak's script.
He's gonna watch this later and go, "What did I do, man?"
He's not here to defend himself, so he's a target. Hey.
Yep.
If you're not here to defend yourself, don't blame us when you get beat up. He knows you're streaming the night. He knows your schedule. Your schedule. Dude, Kodiak would hate me if he could if he hired me anyway. Let's say Kodiak could, right?
Mm-hmm.
He would end up hating me so fast because it'd be like, yeah, I'm redesigning all your characters.
No, he'd say something like, "Hey, all right, in this scene, I want this person to do this," and you said, "No, I'm not drawing that."
Yeah. I'd like read the whole script, going fix this, this, and this. And this guy looks like this now. he would be furious.
Hey, you remember that guy that you said in the script was an Asian biker with a tattoo on his face? He's now a Mexican with
Yeah.
with Iranian accent, and I don't know what's an Iranian accent.
A Mexican with an Iranian accent.
I don't know where that came from.
I don't either, but I love it.
Oh, you know what I was watching? Have you ever seen? I still haven't finished watching it, but it's a movie called Hell or High Water. It's on Netflix right now, and I heard it was a good movie, and I started watching it today. And they go in. They're in Texas, and they're robbing a bank, and there's a good old boy there in the bank, and they said to the guy, he's a customer of the bank, and they're trying to rob the bank, and they look at the guy and they say, "Hey, do you have a gun?" He says, "Damn right, I got a gun." So they take his gun from him and they leave it on the counter. And I don't know why, but his line when they started robbing the place was, "You all aren't Mexicans." It's like, what the hell? Only Mexicans rob places, I guess. I don't know. That's some racist stuff right there.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Sounds racist.
Yep. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh. Come on and draw with me, Avery, tomorrow at noon Eastern time, he says. Says Cross.
At noon, I will be possibly still in bed.
Yeah, like he said, it's his day off.
That or reading. But thank you.
Yeah, I always get his notifications that he's live streaming, and it's always when I'm at work, can't do anything about it, you know?
Well, yeah, you work a normal 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Was I still awake at 12? No. I remember I caught some of Elliot's stream at some point today.
Yeah.
I don't remember when that was. What's this light source right here?
I think it's more or less just clouds in the background.
But it looks like a light source breaking the clouds.
I don't think I intended there to be a light source there.
That's weird, because that's what it looks like.
Well, maybe that's what it's looked like, but that's not what I intended. It was just clouds. It was me filling space in.
But the way the clouds break looks like a light source.
You know, to be quite honest with you, the reference that I was using when I was drawing it may have had a light source, and I just, you know. There are times when I do look at reference for some of these things, so. Not always, but sometimes.
Gonna strangle you, Andrew. Yeah, and you didn't do the flash in the clouds. You've got lightning just coming out of the clouds as like in blackness. You didn't do the flash up in the clouds.
I was just having fun with it.
Yeah, but it creates a problem.
It creates a problem for the colorist, not for me. You have to remember, I never intended anybody to color this, you know?
It doesn't matter.
Well,
in black and white or color, it's wrong.
Well, says you.
Says reality.
Oh, now don't be pulling reality out on me now.
I'm just saying, there's so many things you thought about when you do it. When you got to this, you were like, cold black cloud with lightning coming out. Well, it would flash through the clouds too. Yeah. Like what you did here.
Mm-hmm.
Like that kind of thing would have worked if it up in here, Like it's the correct. You did it here, but you didn't do little things of it here. You understand?
No. I don't understand what you're saying to me.
I'm gonna beat you.
You telling me I did something wrong?
I don't understand why. Because you did it here. Like there's lightning flashing in the distance, lighting things up. Because this lightning comes down, and I'm just kind of like, well, why didn't he do it here, and over here, and up here where that lightning starts?
Well, maybe it was because he wasn't thinking about that.
But why?
Because he's not that smart.
No, I'm not accepting that excuse.
Oh, well, it's the only thing I got.
I'm not accepting it. I bet if it was an Excel spreadsheet, you would have remembered.
Probably.
It's like, don't make fun of Excel spreadsheets, man. They're special.
I even logged in this morning and made sure all my morning reports were done. Except for one. I couldn't do one of them because it's a long story. I don't want to tell you the whole thing.
It's a long story of... I just don't want to get into reality.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I don't want to talk about everything that happened at work.
You know what?
Actually, I thought about going into work today early in the morning. I'm so glad I didn't. I was so unable to get up and move. What were you going to say?
Oh, nothing.
No, it sounded like you had something important you were going to say to me.
You're just a normal. You're awful.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Now, here's the question. Am I awful to you or am I awful, just in general?
Sometimes to me. You don't do it intentionally.
I was going to tell Kodiak a story. It was going to make him jealous.
Why?
But I did my daughter's taxes for her. I did them like Friday, and then I finalized it on Saturday and submitted it for her on Saturday. She got her damn refund on Tuesday. That quickly. I was like, dang, that's impressive. Remember he was saying, he'd been waiting and waiting and waiting, and it finally came.
Oh, yeah.
Took forever.
Oh, yeah.
She got hers real quick. Well, I think it's because it was like really simple. I mean, there wasn't much to hers. And I bet if I did my son's, his would be the same way. But
Yeah, it depends on when you file. Are they mailing a check or doing direct deposit?
yeah,
That all makes a difference.
yeah. Yeah, I got to make an appointment to go see my accountant to get mine done.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. She's usually really good. We get it all done one time, and
Yeah.
I just got to make sure I bring everything.
I don't know if I have the thing from you yet or not. If I do, I don't know I have it. Like, it just looks like a normal piece of junk mail.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a copy if you need it. So
Yeah. Give me another copy. Because if I have it, it just looks like junk mail, and I need that previous one you were going to send to.
I'm fairly certain I have that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, remember the one you said that was messed up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need them both. Because if I have it, I don't know I have it because it just looks like normal mail to me. It looks like junk mail.
Dude, stuff from me is not junk mail. It's important stuff.
It's not from you. It's from your accountant, probably.
Oh, yeah, that is true too.
So I wouldn't recognize it. It just looks like all the offers I get. We want to buy your house. Blah blah blah. Refinance. I get tons of that crap.
Yeah, I understand. No, I got copies. That's not a problem. Matter of fact, when we're done streaming, I'll make a photocopy and I'll put it aside to see you on Sunday. Unless you need it before then.
No, I don't need it before then.
Okay. Oh man.
Ow.
What'd you do?
Oh, just my ears are driving me crazy from allergies.
Oh. Did you check Amazon for a boom mic?
No, I can't afford one.
Oh.
I don't have it. And the puppet thing's not going to happen on my channel.
Well, it will eventually.
Somebody already beat me to it.
To what?
Puppet. Comicscape Puppet. Doing reviews and commentary and stuff.
They haven't actually done that yet, have they?
Yeah, they beat me to it.
Well,
I mean, good for them. Ideas are just out there. So.
Well, I'm still making puppets, so.
Yeah, well, doing it for that thing for MCC News is fine. It's just I'm not going to do like a puppet of me sort of thing. It's like, okay, I would just be. It would look like I'm just copying someone else, and I'm not. We just happen to have similar ideas at similar times.
Yeah, there are two puppets that I absolutely need to make. A hero puppet and a Kodiak puppet. I absolutely have to have a Kodiak puppet. And I know what his puppet would look like. It's round, very round, have red hair, because the dude's a redhead.
What? Kodiak's a dirty ginger?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, when we saw him on camera.
Yeah, I know. I'm being
Silly.
facetious and sarcastic.
You're being a silly Billy.
No. SJWs are silly Billy. I'm sarcastic, sometimes ironic, often facetious, and a lot of times a straight up asshole. But I'm not silly Billy. Never say that again, or we're going to have a problem.
I mean, sometimes that's the best way to describe you, though.
Take that back.
Okay, all right.
Right now.
See, I don't see it as a negative thing, though. I always think of it as one of your admirable qualities, you know? Oh, he's just so silly.
Shut up.
Actually, I don't think I've ever described you as silly in my life. All right, let's see here. This is coming along very nicely.
That's what she said.
Yep.
All right. No, but what do you think of me giving that a shot with Cornerstone?
Sure, absolutely. No, anything to I know we had talked before, and you were talking about doing like new designs for the characters, like especially for like Ricky and all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, go for it. Let's do it.
And what kind of character do you want put in there besides the kid, or are we going to leave him?
I imagined when I was thinking about it, creating a new team, it was Ricky, Cortez, Venus, the vampire girl, and I thought about another new character who's a witch, a new not just the one that's in the original book, Andy, another new character. So I mean, just keep that in mind.
I mean, but for a tech, you know, like someone that helped make Ricky.
Oh, use your imagination. If you want to change that, that's fine.
Okay.
Adam was never.
Or I might just make him older, like, you know. Oh wait, yes, he could be the dad of the brain that was used for Ricky.
Okay.
How about that? While Ricky's been a cop for several years, he's no longer actually a kid. And that brain has no memory of his former life anyway.
Yeah.
But that would be a good thing to put in there as a dynamic. Also, it makes Ricky a little bit tragic. And something.
Commodore says, "Are that's what she said jokes funnier when a woman says it?" No, to be quite honest with you, the funniest that's what she said joke was told by my father. Somebody who you would never ever expect to say something like that. He did it one time and it was just so hilarious. So yeah, I don't know many ladies. I don't know many girls, many ladies, many women that do that's what she said jokes.
I do.
And if they do, they're awesome.
I know several women that that's what she said jokes.
And Cross Comics says, so Hero's friend is a big blue bird? Yes, it is. Yes, he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think he's more of a finch than anything else, but Avery drew him as a blue bird, and I just think that's awesome.
He's actually a if you go with my idea, because as they're going to change as they get older, if you add that tail I was talking about as the next time he molts and he's full grown and he has that tail, he'll actually be a sparrow tail humper.
Okay.
When those sparrows that have those big long details. I forgot what type of sparrow they're called, but they have like they're bright blue, but they have those long tipped V's that are black. That depends on if you decide to go with that.
Yeah, there's still... I'm not up to that point yet. Commodore says, Pudge is bird-colored. That's right. That's what I described him as. He's bird-colored. What color's Hero? Hero's animal-colored. Yeah, guys, Yeah, this is the kind of crap that Avery had to put up with when he started doing this project. He asked for even the slightest of direction, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know, George. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do. Actually, I don't think I was that bad.
Close.
All right.
Oh, yeah, boy.
God dang. Frickin' frackin' knacker knucker mucker knicker.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that last part?
Knicker knacker.
That's close, bro. That's close. That's close. Oh, you almost said it.
Frickin' knacker.
No. Don't keep repeating it. That's just making it worse.
I got... Look at this. Look at this.
I can't.
You just don't worry about it. It's the bane of artists. I got ink on my arm and then I smashed it into the page and.
You're. It find where it's at.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
Plus, you can cut into it with a little bit of whiteout.
I will.
A little bit of white acrylic. Use white acrylic instead of whiteout.
Yep. I already have it. Actually, I have this Bombay white ink.
Oh yeah. Cut in with that. Shake it up real good.
Shake it up, baby.
Yeah, you gotta shake that stuff up real good.
Yeah, I will.
The Windsor Newton's better.
Actually, what do I have here? I have Higgins too.
It's trash. The Higgins is trash.
Wow. God, it looks like water.
Yeah, it sucks. I've used it. It's utter garbage. The Windsor Newton and the Doc Martens is good. The Higgins is just throw it away.
Yeah.
Or mix it with acrylic if you want to cut white acrylic. To make white acrylic thinner. Like use it with that. But like as far as it's trash.
Commodore says, I'm as big a boomer as Andrew. I made that George reference.
Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
That's right.
I went to camp.
This is my page 1 layout for the. This is actually the reverse of the layout.
That's really good.
I'm going to put a tracing paper over it, and then I'm going to pencil. I'm going to do a quick pencil version, and then I'm going to invert it onto the illustration board because I'm going to do all the new pages for the on the illustration board. I actually have illustration board already picked out. 16 by 20.
Okay.
So, but yeah, all right. That's another thing I got to work on. But
see, I would just arrange them in Photoshop and print them on Bristol. Just blue line on Bristol.
Oh, I've already gone out and bought the illustration board. You were the one that suggested the illustration board to me.
For that.
Well.
For that.
Yeah. Sometimes if you damp some of these areas that are like really black, you damp them with a paper towel, they actually do a cool effect.
Uh-huh.
Especially when you're dealing with like rocks and stuff, background stuff. I want to do some erasing, and I don't want to erase until I know.
Yeah. You can't do this on stream. When you're working on this off stream, Go to like Family Dollar and buy like a $10 like hair dryer and keep one of those around it.
Oh, that would be such a great idea.
I use a hair dryer while I'm doing watercolors.
That's such an excellent idea.
Yeah, it helps. It makes
son of a biscuit eater!
Oh no!
Guess what I forgot to hit record on?
Oh, you bastard!
I set the camera up and oh well.
Andrew.
I guess there's no video coming tomorrow. Well, I guess I could use the live stream, but
yeah, just pull it from the live stream, chop it up. Chop it up. Ooh, chop it up.
Commodore says, if you ever say that naughty word, don't apologize for it. Nobody even believes people. That's true.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't say it. He said a non-word that's similar.
Yep.
What you said wasn't even actually a word.
Frickin' fraggle, frickin' wrecker, neckin' nurker type thing.
Yeah. You got close again.
Yeah, I know.
It's close, but what you said isn't that word. But somebody, all it takes is the right SJW to be like, he said this. It's like, no, he didn't. He said a non-word.
I'm debating. Am I gonna? I probably see. I have this image as I took words. I scanned this in as I was going along. I wonder if I should scan this in to keep it. That'd probably be a good idea. All right.
Did you just say alt-right?
I said all right. Can I say alt-right? When do I ever say alt-right?
I don't know, man. I'm starting to worry.
Yeah, you should.
I'm starting to worry about you, Andrew.
Why are you worried about me?
I'm worried about the alt-right. And their influence on your fragile little mind. All right, now, The alt-right. Oh, we're so scared of the alt-right. Oh no, they've taken over America. SJWs are insane.
All right. How the heck? What is this? It's like a black spot streak on my... I'm thinking to myself, I haven't even used this light table yet. And then I realized I did allow somebody to use my light table while I was at work.
Who's that?
The girl.
Just like her, dude. The burden.
Yes, she is a burden.
Why did she destroy everything you touch?
Because she's just like her mother.
Shit, dude. You better hope to God your wife didn't overhear that.
No, I think she's in the other room. I don't think she heard.
Oh, dude. I mean, that shit got dangerous.
I am so glad my family gives a rat's ass about what I do on the internet.
Dude.
I couldn't get a single one of them to pay attention if I tried. But then again, anything Dad does is not important, you know. Man, I can't believe I did that whole thing and didn't record any of it. Frickin'.
They'd care if you made a couple $100,000 a year.
Oh, I don't think they'd care. You think they would care? I don't think so.
they'd care when you were like, "Hey, Dad, buy me a new car," because you just did like a $200,000 Indiegogo. You were like hitting like Bigfoot bill numbers. They'd care.
Yeah. Go out, buy a new house like Ethan.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I swear, people are planning on doxing my address. I'd go out and buy a new house.
Oh, yeah. The thing is, though, you'll be able to find that one too if he owns it. Property records would be public.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Cover overlay, part 6. Man, I can't. And it's not like I can go back in time and redo it, you know? All right. Oh, we're getting close to the end of the stream.
Oh, we are?
And as promised, we are going to... hold on a second. Where the heck is... where I lost my... Oh, there we go. Commodore says... They have Family Dollars in Florida? Yeah. Actually, I heard on the news this morning that they're closing like 400 Family Dollar stores, or they're going to rebrand them as Dollar Tree stores, which aren't the ones where you go in and everything's $1. So
yes, Dollar Tree.
Yeah, he says the alt-right are too far left for me.
Yeah, they're
what's so right-wing about the founders taking on socialized medicine? Or can you get back in time and redo it? Yeah, I wish I could go back in time and redo it. All right, so let me see. I had a list started. I'm making a list of everybody who's going to get sketches. And last week it was Kodiak, Carman, who's my friend Jeff, and there were 2 others. I think it was D and somebody else. And this week, let's see who's in the chat. We had Commodore, of course. We had Commodore. We had Rick.
Pickle Rick.
And Bethany. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep track, and at the end of the week is when I'll figure out what they're all going to get and reach out to everybody and go from there. I'm not going to do it every day. That would probably kill me. You know, that's I think that's too much.
Gotta have goals.
Gotta have goals. Gotta have goals. All right.
File save.
Yes, make sure you're safe. Hey, have you been putting any of the color pages in the Dropbox? I mean, not that you have to, but...
not yet. I can't.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll upload all the ones that are done tomorrow, I guess.
Well, see, I have your drive, so I guess I need to get that back to you, don't I?
Yep. I worked on this one a little bit. Just got some base colors down on that one. Got one panel's background done on this one. Did I work on this one at all? No, I don't think I did. But I've already finished one page this week.
Okay, good.
That was what? Page... Was that page 32? Yeah. It was page 32. This one's finished this week.
All right.
I'll probably finish page 33 tomorrow. Because, I mean, that's not a lot of work, those 2 groups of characters.
Okay. It's coming along.
Yeah, dude, we're cruising along pretty quick, man. I would love Hero to really take off so we can start busting out other stuff.
Yeah, I know.
But if it does, and we get to do Cornerstone, we're going to need to do one of those campaigns where we do like 5 or 10 pages, then launch the campaign.
Yeah. All right, well, everybody, I appreciate Commodore Cross, Bethany. I appreciate you all coming by and saying hi, and you're all on the list. You're all getting a free sketch. I'm not going to. What do you call it when you draw somebody's name? I'm not going to do a drawing. You're all winners. You're all winners in my book. So.
You're all getting free sketches.
That's right. All right, buddy. Thanks a lot for joining us. And join us again Friday. We're doing another episode of Drawing in the Corner, even though we have no idea what we're drawing. So it'll probably just be a regular hero hour. Either way, we're live streaming. So, all right, everybody. Catch y'all next time.
Hey, bye, guys.